Hello and welcome to your messages for the week. Today is Sunday, the 4th of December 2022, and I just had a look and the time is 11:11. Oh, that makes me feel happy. Okay, so yes, welcome to your messages for the week. Let's see what's coming up for guidance this week. If you haven't already seen the messages for December, I'll put a link in the description, the video in the end screen for you, so you can catch up with them. And I'll also, again, with the video that I did, I've renamed it, the one about can we really choose our thoughts? I've renamed it to how to detach from your thoughts, because I felt that was more appropriate. And I think that's really relevant. And I'm going to refer to the balloon analogy, I think, a lot. And so if you don't know what that means, take a look at that video. I'll put a link in the description of the video in the end screen. How to detach from your thoughts. Yeah, I think it was a powerful one. It's helped me so much that I'm passionate about sharing that. So let's have a look then. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Have a good browse around. If you're not new to my channel, welcome back. Getting chilly here in Spain. Oh. Anything else? No, 3 is the magic number. Let's dive straight in. Here we have the 4 of Wands. Now, the 4 of Wands is typically the wedding card, but obviously that could be applicable to some people, but obviously not everyone's getting married. But on an energy level, because of course tarot relates to energy, energetics, and it's the energy of coming together for fruition. It's the energy of it could be the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together for creation. Everything in creation is created from the joining of masculine and feminine energies, not just us humans. So it's the merging of two things in order to create. So this could be you co-creating with friends and colleagues. It could be you just getting together to even like creating a party. It's coming together, isn't it, for the enjoyment, creating some kind of activity that raises the vibration, I want to say. But also with this card, the message is firm foundations. There's something firm about it. You see, also it's the double, it's the 11:11 again, you see, because you've got the 2 wands here and the 2 wands here. So it often looks like it's 11:11. And the castle in the background in tarot symbolizes your goals in life. And it's usually far in the background, but in this card, the castle's right there. And I think that's a message saying that we're so close to our goals. Although we shouldn't be looking into the future for our goals, we should be looking within, of course, creating it all within us, the frequency within us, in order to create it outside of us. But there is something here about letting the goal, let the goal come to you. That's what I want to say. Let the goal come to you. Yeah, focus on the inside and the goal will come to you. You don't have to go outside of yourself to find your goals in life. It doesn't work like that. You create the goals within you, the frequency within you, like the happiness and the joy and the peace that everything is perfect just as it is. Everything is perfect just as it is. You are perfect just as you are. The reason it's so important for you to know that is because it's so important for you to feel that. Because when you feel that everything is perfect, when you can feel that inside of you, that is what is going to create your perfection outside of you. So I think that's a really important point. Now we've got some drama going on here. And but if you look, it's kind of children, so it's not really serious drama. And as I often say, there is drama going on in the outside world. We know that, but it cannot happen outside unless it's happening within you. So there might be some drama going on within you, and within your body. It could be within your own physical um, body and within your own biological systems and stuff like that. It came up in the last week's cards about a long term, or it might have been a December card. Sorry, I can't remember. About a long term health issue that's kind of coming to a head. I don't know if that's relevant for a lot of you. It's certainly been relevant for me. And it can create drama, as in, why is this happening to me? What's going on? And trying to, it's unrest. There's unrest and conflict, trying to find an explanation for something, trying to solve their problems outside of themselves. Look, they've all got a problem because they don't feel peace in their hearts. They're not happy with what is, and they're kind of beating each other up about it, right? The last card is the moon, which is, it's your shadow side, but it's also, for me, it's a deep level of healing. Because there's lots of healing cards in the deck, but this is a major arcana. And for me, the interpretation is a deep level of healing, because we really are healing so much now from ourselves. But no, it's, we're healing ancestral stuff, we're healing cultural stuff, we're healing the collective stuff. And we're going to have to dig really deep to get the bits like, the energies that are not serving us, because that's what it's all about, right? The inner work is releasing the energies that are not serving us. But a lot of you, or a lot of us, or whatever, I'm talking to myself, talking to everybody and me and the whole universe in one human being, as are you. Um, but basically, we've been working so much on triggers. I'll put a link into that one as well. It's becoming an old classic one, that video, but link in the description, video in the end screen, to understanding triggers. But we've been working so much on understanding the triggers, working with the triggers, processing the emotions, and finding that peace in our hearts. So what's happening is that when there's stuff deep down, like really deep down, because we are the whole universe in one human being. So we are healing the whole universe. That's what we're doing. That's why it feels like it's a never-ending journey, and you in this lifetime could be really conscious, you could be living your dream, you could be, fulfilling all your goals and shining your light and sharing your gifts and expressing your divinity through your humanity. And then you think, why am I still feeling a negative emotion, or maybe some physical imbalance, maybe some illness or something? And you think, why am I feeling like that? I think the universe needs to throw us, create for us. We are the universe and we are creating all ourselves. But I think in order to access those emotions that are so buried within the collective, right? Because we are everything. So within you, you are representing the collective. In order to get those emotions out, whether it be overwhelm, these are ones I experienced recently, overwhelm and despair. But whatever emotion it can be, the universe needs to push you and keep pushing you and keep pushing you, because if you've got peace in your heart, you're like, oh, this is okay. There's no problem with this. You're seeing something that's like unpreferred, I'm going to say. And you're like, you still have a peace in your heart. And then you see something else and it's not something you prefer to have in your reality, but you've still got peace in your heart. And then you keep going and you keep going. And it's like everything kind of gets worse and worse. And you think, what's going on? I've got peace in my heart. Why is that peace not being reflected back to me? And I think what it is that the trapped emotions, if that's what you want to call it, are buried so deep that we're pushing ourselves to our limits in order to access, in order to feel that overwhelm, that despair, or that anxiety, or whatever emotion it is. We're having to really be pushed to our limits. So there could be drama. This is what this card is saying to me at the moment. There could be some drama going on in your life for the purpose of, so if you see drama and it doesn't trigger you, that's what we've been working towards observing drama in the outside world, or observing drama with our physical bodies, or observing drama in our families, or whatever, and not being triggered. Okay. And then the drama just gets worse and worse and worse. And then you kind of think, I can't be triggered. I'm not going to be triggered, because I've learned how to process all of that. But the point is, we are the whole universe, and there's still a lot of stuff coming up, and there's still a lot of growth to be had. This is just the beginning of the Great Awakening. I still think we have no idea how powerful we are. I think we have no idea how this universe works. And we know it's governed by frequency, but to what extent and how that affects us and how we can affect that and affect our reality. I think we have no idea at the moment. So I think things are just going to get better and better and better and better and better. And this deep level healing here, and the moon, because it's the shadow side, because it's going to be part of you that you're not wanting to admit, whether it be despair, overwhelm, anxiety, whatever it is. So it's hidden. The moon is the hidden stuff. It's the subconscious. And also moon, of course, is connected to emotions. So I think there are some subconscious, deep-rooted emotions coming up this week for us. And it's going to create some drama. So, I mean, if you're not triggered, that's great. If you keep the peace in your heart, that's great. But there's no shame, right? Because we're not judging. If you're not judging anything, yourself or anybody else or anything, then there's no shame or guilt or anything like that. So sometimes we are going to just have to surrender to whatever it is that's coming up. Surrender to that emotion, the overwhelm. Let yourself be overwhelmed. Let yourself feel the despair. Let yourself feel the anxiety. It's pushing us and pushing us, and we're using all our knowledge, all our spiritual wisdom to keep the peace in the heart. But if an energy wants to come up, if it wants to be cleansed, that's what's happening now. That's these high frequencies coming in are bringing us this beautiful healing light. And as the light comes in, whatever isn't needed, the darkness, the shadow, the trapped emotions, whatever, they're going to go. So let's not deny that. Let's not deny that we're still kind of like a healing vessel, where we're letting light in and then releasing what doesn't serve us. It's all energy. Energetics. I mean, when you release emotions, you feel it, right? You can feel something being liberated. And it's really important to let go of all the balloons, which if you've seen the video on detaching from your thoughts, you'll know what I mean. But detaching from all thoughts, because it's the thoughts that are going to keep you in the drama. And why is this happening? And what can I do about it? And, I need to solve this. And there's something wrong with it. All that is thoughts based. If you can release all your thoughts, you can surrender to whatever emotion is coming up. But just know that it's part of the cleansing process. It's part of the Great Awakening. It's clearing something out from you, and then you'll feel the energy releasing like any trapped emotion. And I think that's where our healing lies. It's got to such a deep level now, such a deep level that, but it's powerful. It's powerful. This is what I think of as the swamp. It's kind of, we're clearing out the swamp. We're clearing out the residue of those emotions. We came here for a healing experience, a feeling experience. We came here to feel. So we need to feel these emotions without judgment. I think we kind of judge ourselves that if I don't have peace in my heart, there's something wrong. No, if I don't have peace in my heart, it's because I'm processing and I'm surrendering to an emotion that wants to come out. It's good, isn't it? It's like a win-win. Well, as always, they're super relevant for me. So let's see if they're relevant for you. So I guess the message is, I mean, this is also firm foundations. And I think there's a message here that we know how to heal ourselves. This is about healing ourselves. And we can heal ourselves by surrendering to the feeling that is coming up. okay? Without asking all these questions. Why is it happening? What's going on? What can I do to solve this? How can I, how can I make it better? They're all thoughts. If you can release all of those and just surrender to the feeling, the emotion will just pass through you and release like any other trapped emotion. But I think it's just getting more powerful now because, as I said, you've cleansed so much and it takes less and less to trigger us these days, right? Because we are at that place of peace. But let's not judge ourselves if a bit of drama comes in, because it's there for a reason. And you are the creator of your own experience and you have created it for your own benefit. And the benefit is to dig deep into this deeper level of subconscious healing the subconscious. The reason we don't know what's going on and we don't know why we feel that way or we can't explain it or why are these things happening and all of these questions is because it's all subconscious and we don't need to know the answers to all of that. We just need to feel it to heal it. Feel it to heal it. Feel it to heal it and surrender to it. That's the message I'm getting. So I'd be interested to hear in your comments if you've been experiencing stuff like that as well. Drama on the outside in order to push you to process something from the inside. Okay, get in touch if you want a private reading. I love you all, as always. Have a fantastic week processing. Bye.